Thank you everybody for coming tonight in support of this campaign. It is a campaign for liberty. I'm in the tree trimming business. Not many legislators these days are in the tree trimming business. So I am kind of unique in that way. Today I spent a lot of time burning brush. Joe was talking about it. We're doing it a lot more responsibly than Joe was. But my wife always worries when I burn brush because she imagines a scenario like Joe was facing there of a fire that gets out of control, because fire can spread very rapidly, especially if we're burning a very large pile of brush. We can get rid of it really, really fast with fire, because fire consumes things very quickly, especially when you're deliberate about it. And I'm asking all of you to be deliberate in spreading a brush fire. I'm asking all of you to stand with me like you've never stood with me before in this last month of this campaign, and help us win one more seat in the Texas House, one less seat for the establishment, and one more seat for liberty. Amen. We're making progress in this state like I would have never imagined 4 years ago. The amount of seats that we've taken in the Texas House, although from y'all's point of view, you feel like you're banging your head against the wall. Hurry up, guys, get us some reinforcements. But we are making great strides in this state. And if we keep going at the rate we are now, it'll just be a few more years and we will control the Texas House. And hopefully the Texas Senate too, so that we can get some good bills through that chamber. But I do ask that you stand with me. For the last 4 years of my life, I've devoted a lot of my time, a lot of sweat, a lot of my wife's time, a lot of my children's time to this campaign, to winning this district for liberty. And I'm asking you in this last month to stand with me like you've never stood before. It's very important that we complete the Italian trifecta. Fabby, no. Giovanni, Rinaldi, and Fabby. I'm not Italian, but I can talk like this. I'll do it for you a couple times on the house floor. It's very important. It's very, very important that District 10 does our part to save the state of Texas, to save the future for our children and grandchildren. It's very important. In House District 98 and 92, 115, they've all done their part. District 7, they've all done their part. The voters in those districts have done their part. And in District 10, we need to do our part. And in order to do that, we have to make sure that our message, which is a good message. See, it always bothers me that these Republicans can't stand on the Republican platform. That's what all of the lawmakers here today, we're not talking about some wild, newfangled approach. It's the Republican platform. If you look at the state platform, these guys adhere to the platform. And if you listen to the candidates, even my opponent, they adhere to the platform in speech. They talk a big conservative game. They want you to believe that they are conservative. But then in the back rooms, they talk about how that conservatism is crazy. It's insane to think that the government is not there to tax us and to toll us and to tell us what to do. And I've never understood it. I've never understood why anybody in the party that is right would not act like they're in the party that's right. We are in the party that's right, and we need to start acting like we're in the party that's right. And when you're in the party that's right, you don't compromise with the party that's wrong. When you're right, you don't compromise with people who are wrong. And as a state legislator, I do not plan on compromising with people who are wrong. If they believe that the answer is more government, I'm not compromising with them. It's simple as that. It's not that I'm being stubborn or that I'm, the Wasatch Daylight, an obstructionist. But I tell you what, I will always oppose and I will always do my damnedest to obstruct. And that's big government. I will always be an obstructionist. And so I just asked it for this last month, just this last month, push with me as hard as you can, come alongside me, come and do block walks with me. I've knocked on the doors of almost 10,000 voters in this district, personally.